G'day mate and welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. We're still transitioning the Megabase ever so slowly. Trust me, it feels slow for me too. First thing we're going to do is just this small upgrade that we noticed last episode. Just fix that. Not that we need it, but let's fix it anyway. Next thing we're actually going to do is we have just a tiny bit of good uranium. Like almost a whole chest full. 4.4k is a full chest. So we're starting filling up our second chest. We're producing fuel cells at a good rate. We have plenty of power up in our two nuclear lab, our two reactor setups. So all that's fine. But at one stage, not that long ago, he says running on the train tracks, I remember being very, very short of rocket fuel. So, first thing I'm going to do is go uncap that. I'm going to cut that belt. Oh, nope. I'm going to reconnect that belt. Because that belt takes the fuel all the way up to the actual rocket engine. But, it is prioritizing to take the rocket fuel off and then run it down to all the furnaces. So this one's prioritising off to the furnace lanes. This one's prioritising to the southern furnace lanes because there's actually less furnaces in the south than there is in the north. Or at least I thought. So, what I'm actually going to do... try not to stand on the belts, JD. Belts are fine, trade tracks are bad. So I'm going to prioritise that left. And I'm going to take that straight in there. You know what? I'm actually going to do one better. I'm going to have that go straight in there. We're going to make some centrifuges. And I can put a request to chest right there. Output. And you, sir, are going to request nuclear fuel. And you're going to request a bit more than one. You're going to request 40. Because then I stack in ones. But that's fine. And you're going to... Input priority doesn't matter. Because you've only got one side. Oh, I know. You've got backup for coal. Okay, sure. Input priority... Right? Do I want any... No. No. No, we'll never need coal as a backup again. Okay. Do I have centrifuges? I do. So, we're going to come down to where all our radioactive stuff is. Just to keep the radiation localized, you know. Or do we? We need radiation and we need fuel. Is there a good spot up here to put it? Oh, look, we've got a bit of a blank spot here. Let's put those in place. You, sir, are going to make nuclear fuel. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go away, big power pole. 10. We're going to make 10 nuclear fuel per minute. Can I do this with belts? Not really. I could, but it'd be very awkward. We can do this part with belts. Do I still have some of those yellow inserters? Nope. 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. We're gonna have you come to a request to chest, 2 request to chests. You, sir, are gonna request uranium, and you, sir, are gonna request rocket fuel. 30, 100, sounds great. Output. That's all you need? Yep. Output, and output. Get rid of all these power poles are in the way. And we'll run the belt back the opposite direction. You got half the ingredients. Request from buffer chests. Done! into a passive provider. Power those guys up, power those guys up, power those guys up, power those guys up. Come on! Come on, bots. What you doing? It's right here. I want to see this fire up. Oh, really? Bots? You're lazy. Some bots being sent from the other side of the map. I know it. What? There we go. One of those. Yeah, they're finally getting here. I can run here and back in the meantime. So, you're going to start making nuclear fuel. Can I productivity module this? Ah, oh, bugger. Alright, we're going to start making nuclear fuel. And with our nuclear fuel, at 10 per minute, we're going to... one? Yeah, look, they last forever. Nuclear fuel has a... Well, rocket fuel has 225 megajoules of power. Nuclear fuel has 1.21 gigajoules worth of power. These things basically don't run out. Ever. If you put it in a train, there's a good chance the train's going to hit you and kill you before you run out of power. Before they run out of fuel. And that's if you only fill it once, manually. Nope. Shift. Shift. Now click it up. Let's just remove the chest. It's easier. So that's that train, that's that train, that's that train. Have I done the stone train? I've done the stone train. I haven't emptied the stone train's fuel. Because we're going to empty out all the existing fuel. It's so pretty. We've got an oil train over here, which will upgrade as well. Wrong button. We've got a belt doing nothing. Okay, so we need to clean that up as well. Plastic, which was looking dead, is now looking fine. I don't understand. Let's just move on. What other trains do we have? That's it, I think. Ah, we've got our new trains up here. All our ammo trains and everything else. So, nope. That one. And then I gotta remember the keyboard combination. So, shift to copy, control to empty. Shift to copy, control to empty. Shift to copy, empty, empty. These are double-headed trains, so we've got to do the other end as well. It'd be horrible if they went faster in one direction than the other. Now, straight away I know I'm requesting more than I actually have. But that's alright, we're making one per minute. Oh. Obviously there was a roboport covering this that no longer exists. Probably the one at Red Circuits. That we ripped up when we moved Red Circuits and shared the beacons. That's those trains done. So there's just the ammo and the coal train. Although I think coal train still runs on coal. Just for, you know, shits and giggles. And because I never upgraded it. You did run on solid fuel. And you run on nothing from the looks of it. Solid fuel. Which didn't exist. Okay. What's that changed over? That's still the best intersection ever. Uranium train. All the way down there. Don't get hit by a train, JD. Do not get hit by a train. Don't get hit by a train. Move! Yep, those miners are dead. Okay. Oh, hang on. Steel. Steel train. And the uranium train. Which probably means I don't have solid fuel being fed back into the network. Let's just add our solid fuel to those two assemblies. Okay. So, we got heaps of rocket fuel here. The rest of the rocket fuel goes all the way up to, logically, the rocket, which is fully backed up, which is great to see. Although you're dead because you got no steel, so we have a steel problem. We have a confirmed steel problem. We have a confirmed Joel JD, you're an idiot, and that is way too much nuclear fuel, but there's no such thing as too much, ever. We've even got it started popping in already. There's not a lot. It'll take a while, but eventually, we will have enough. Oh, actually, you'll need it as well. Our mysterious train. Okay. And if you look at all our numbers, we have some bottlenecks. We're no longer producing more than we're using. We definitely have some bottlenecks when it comes to the base. I don't need that. I don't need that. I do not need 2 productivity modules. Yeah, it's time to fire up smart smelting, or at least go build a outpost for smart smelting. Because some of these belts are looking awfully terrible. Let's build a train. Steel's over here on the bus somewhere. Yeah, it's this dead belt over here. 1, 2. Okay, so first one I guess is going to be this one. Iron ore, 1.7 million. Is that... Do we walk? Let's get train. Train... Is this the outbound train? No. That's the outbound train track. Fuel... Nothing? Nothing at all. You. Fuel. Give me... Fuel. Give me all your fuel. You can have some uranium power. Alright. Let's go up. Drive manually. Nothing... Whoa! Shit. Nothing bad will ever happen with me driving manually. Yeah. Oh, shit. Shit. Yeah, we're doing well. We're doing well. I think we're only 10 shits in already. Reverse the train. Accelerate. Stop! Oh. Fine. Let me get out of it. And then we can rip it up. Okay, so we want this mining patch. Alright, and we want a train to match. So we're going to get rid of these cliffs. We're going to put down a T intersection. And... straight rail. That one there. That one there. Yep. Robots carrying cliff explosives makes a big difference. Okay. We're out of cliff explosives, but... and we're out of miners. Really? I did that well, did I? Oh, wow. So if there's no cliffs to destroy, they just fly out and fly back. Oh, that's awesome. Alright. This is the out track. That's the back track. Or do we just... No, we're just going to put a siding in. Let's go up, up, up. We're also going to simplify our mining methods. We're going over to bot mining, just because it's faster. It's not faster... It's not faster for anything except for me to set up. For me to set up, it's definitely a lot faster. Takes a while to set up the first one, but so you're going to be iron 7. We want outpost. Go to iron 7. Second condition. Go. Now, there was a number of episodes ago question about whether to do on-site smelting or not on-site smelting or what. And long story short, I decided I'm going to do a mix of both. This is why we set up the smart smelter. So I could come out here and literally just strip mine whole areas as fast as possible. You have no logic bots. That's not a good sign. You have some logic bots. Alright. So the idea is with bot mining, if you haven't done it before, is first off find a blueprint you can use. And what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's about right. With a power pole in there and a power pole in there. And this becomes your master blueprint. I'm going to destroy that. And it's just that much quicker to lay down and build. And just get mines up and running. You know, can you imagine this donut-shaped patch? How annoying it would be with this blank area in the middle. Trying to get this set up for belts. That's it. It's done. It's laid out. All the miners are laid out. Sure, I do have cleanup to do, which is just going along and removing any of these chests that are not actually doing anything. And I'll just stand in the corner with the deconstruction planner and just clear them off. Yeah, that's that done. Do I have... So I need a stack of those. I need to do the next mining productivity. I need a stack of those. We're using 2 4s, correct? Yeah, that's set up for 2 4. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we want these loaded as fast as possible. Power pole there, 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 and there. We want requester chests there, there. You guys are going to do iron ore, and I'm going to request 400. Copy and paste all those. The only other thing we need is a roboport, just a block of roboports, really, and power hooked up. And there's no power, which probably means power didn't get hooked up at the T junction. Correct, JD. Happens every time. Pick up this random stone on the ground. Come on, bots. Back into my inventory. Somewhere we didn't have a power pole connect. Run around the outside. Throw down some more roboports. A lot of this comes down to it being a donut shape, so things don't always line up perfectly. That one. I'll even shove a roboport in the middle. So we need more miners. What else do we need? Some train traffic on this. More miners, more cliff explosives. Nope. Some signals. I got signals. So we just need to run far enough that you guys can place that. Run far enough south that you guys can place that. Cancel that too. Ooh. Cancel that. That doesn't work. That does work. Cancel that deconstruction. And... oh, missed that chest and that chest. Dump it at what Logibots I have. For some reason, this train doesn't have any Logibots. Let's go investigate that one, actually. Let's go to outpost. I bet it's something ridiculous, like I didn't click request from buffer chests. Let me take out all your fuel as well, because I want to use rocket fuel in all my trains. I want that speed boost. Request from buffer chests. Hey, what a simple problem. Request from buffer chests. Robots. 500, please. They're built all the way up there. Yeah, I'm going to run up there. It's going to be quicker than trying to wait for the bots to bring me 500 of the damn things. Across. You know what? I'm so close. I'm just going to run straight there. Oh, we don't need those anymore. Forgot about them entirely. So an outpost this size probably needs about 250 robots. So we're going to dump 300 in there for good measure. And that's one of those things. It comes with a bit of gas and a bit of practice. You work out how many robots different outposts need. Crap. You need to loop. I forgot about that. Sure. Sure, that works. 2 wood. What happened to my rocket fuel? You are going to go to iron 7, inventory full. Smart smelting? Did I name it? Did I name it? He says. Because I want to be on the first train. No. Smart smelting. Inventory empty. So, you can see, train's fully loaded. 8k. And this outpost currently has 26,000 iron ready to go. The other thing we'll do is I need to drop a storage chest in here, and I need to drop in 2 construction robots. Generally. And a radar, it seems. Yeah, and a radar. Yeah, you're out of fuel already. Yeah, you had a bit of fuel to get you started. Alright, so this will come into the smart smelter. I'm actually going to wait for this and watch this one. We need a signal. Oh, we got a signal. So, we're going to fill those chests, which are going to fill these belts. You watch, these things are just going to... Every bit of iron is going to disappear. lane comes to here. You're on the outside. You're also on the outside. Nope. Ah, you're on the left side. You're on the right side. Merges together. We're going to get a nice 4 full belts. It's actually 8 belts worth, but we're bringing it down to 4. So 4 full belts of iron. And we're really going to build another 2 of these. Blueprint. New blueprint. There. To there, please. Will you fit there? Just. Now, let's get rid of all these cliffs. That is such the best noise ever now. I used to hate it when I was doing it manually. Now with robots, it's awesome. Let's put that there. Let's put an underground from there to... Of course the robot's in the way. Okay. The base can build that. We're going to take these... No, bugger it. We're going to get back in our train. We're going to go back out to our outpost, which is... full? I can't see. Almost full. Full. We're going to get back in our train. And we're going to go out to this outpost. See, look, they're done. We actually have... They can't output. That's our problem. That's what? 2 train loads? Done. Smelted. On a belt. Ready to go. But yeah, we're going to hook up 2 lots of... Really? You still got yellow belt in here? That's a boo-boo. Come on. We're going to watch this train take off. Acceleration, 250%. Max speed! Quick as that. So, we're going to get up into this outpost, place down our radars. What else do we need? We need our radars. We need a couple of construction robots. That's really about it. Two of those. 1 storage chest. And you're as good as gold. Okay, so that's number 1 done. We've got a little copper patch up here, so we'll get this one done at the same time. Then we'll go back to base. Oh, that's a really little copper patch. It also almost gets to the point where it's not even worth it. I'm going to spend longer building the station, cleaning it up, than I am anything else. Okay. We want something we can hopefully blueprint. Yep. Without that dodgy bit of track on there. And... drop that straight down. This is north. Great. That's hooked in. Like I said, it's going to take me longer to build it than it is to probably mine it. That was A-train. There, no, and I want Chansey no beforehand. You, sir, are going to be copper 4, and I don't think I brought a train on me. We need 1 robot port there, and 1 power. You are going to need all of 50 robots, probably tops. Well, there's 1.4k here already, so We're going to change you lot to request copper. 100. Paste. Done. 1, 2, 1, 2. What am I short? Steel. Let's change that up to 200. We need a radar. I need to leave 2 of my construction robots behind. Let's pop those 2 down. Really? It's got coal? They're doing coal. Great. Talking about mixed resources. 410 coal. That's annoying. Alright. We are gonna go... Do we name you? We do. Copper 4. Copper 4. Inventory full. Smart. Smart smelting. Inventory empty. Now you'd think that it would matter that I had a short train. It honestly doesn't. Doesn't matter in the slightest that this train is only 2 wagons long. I could bring a 1 wagon train down here. The only thing that I can't bring down here is I cannot bring... What can I bring? I can't bring stone, I can't bring coal, and I can't bring uranium. This is really iron and copper only. But we'll get out here, we'll park. Now this is for inventory empty. So if it can't empty into these chests, it won't move. It'll just sit right there. Now hopefully... No, bots. I want belt bots. Put that there. Let's request in 400 belt. Deliver 200. That's a good start. Because I want to hook up 2 copper belts to this, and I want to hook up 2 iron belts to this. Let's stay in construction range, or logi range. Okay. Get rid of that. That's 1 copper belt. I want to upgrade you to red belt. I don't know why you're still on yellow. That's probably giving me issues in the northern one. Right way in, because I'm scrolling too fast. That one goes there. That means this one has to come. Oh, 1 more tile. I don't think I need that. Nope, nothing depowered. That's good. So there's 2 coppers lined up. That's an iron one. And that's an iron 2. So I'm going to take this iron belt straight in there. And this iron belt straight in there. The other 2 iron belts, we might as well plug them into the bus. No. We might deconstruct them. Yep. And we might bring them across first, then plug them into the bus. I How the hell am I going to get into the bus? Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to blue, splitter. So I'm going to try and clear the outside. So output priority left, output priority right. And something the belts. Input right. No, input left. Input right, output right. Yeah, that works. So, I always want to preference the old smelting, which sounds a little bit silly. But at the end of the day, I really want our old smelters gone. They're taking up space. Now, I can move the existing trains over to the new smelting setup. That's not too hard. I just do not have... crap. I don't nearly have probably enough smelters to keep everything running. Okay, that works. Hang on. Brain. Can't belt and brain at the same time, it turns out. Really? I'm like 20, but 5, 10 belts short. I do not need that. Fine, bring me a belt. Okay, so as I was trying to say, I want to preference these because I want to run these dry. These are still hooked up to the old outposts. So when Iron 1 and Iron 3 and Copper 2, and you can see a lot of these are very, very close to running dry. Like this. Iron 4 is pretty much dead. What's that? Iron 6? Iron 6 is going strong. Let me guess. You're going to steel. Yeah. So that's another thing. I can move all the trains that are currently doing iron over to steel. But I do not think I have enough smelting capacity right here to get all of this running. So that's something else I need to take into consideration. Yeah, we gotta burn the iron up. That's the other thing. If I don't burn the iron up, the copper won't run, so we won't make green circuits. We're in a delicate balancing phase. Okay, let's preference input right, input left. So we're going to preference the smart smelter, just so we can get copper moving through it as well. Because I need both resources running through this at all times. And what's that? That's stone. So if stone accidentally gets fed in, it gets filtered out. I was thinking the other night, I could probably do uranium and a few other things filtered out, but I probably don't need to at this stage. But we have a traffic jam. Why do we have a traffic jam? What the fuck are you doing? You're using it as a roundabout. Oh, trains! Okay, well, I'm going to go fix my traffic jam. And I'm going to be very careful not to put you too far forward, because if you put rocket fuel in it, it instantly disappears. Nope. Iron 7, second condition. Go. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. As always, I hope to see you in the next episode. We're getting there ever so slowly. There's definitely more tweaking that has to be done at home base, and signals from the looks of it. Yep. Just place those like that. Hopefully when I drive past on a train they get placed. But yeah, we can now start clearing up this area. At the same time, I'm also going to set up a solar train, because we're going to need one of them as well. I hate these sorts of trains, because they'll do a U-turn wherever the hell they can, which is normally not the best place possible, and they get stuck on themselves. So, thank you guys for watching, as always, and I will see you in the next one. Alright, bye!